Thanks for joining us today. The way I'm trying to do this is to follow the exercises. The exercises we are going to be following are the same as those in a course that Diamond has already made available, which is session 3 of the Down tutorial. So if you can see that most of the material we are covering here today is already being covered in this course. I just made some changes. The new version of Dawn is slightly different, so some of the screens change a little, and also the names of the perspectives we are using. So, but if you are familiar with Dawn, you should see not much difference. The only prerequisites for the course is that you have the recommended setup. So the recommended setup is to have Dawn installed. So I'm using the latest version from Dawn, which is 2.16.1. It can be accessed from here. And I also tried this version of Python for all the exercises we are doing today. So it's Python 3.8.3, and these libraries are needed. And this is the recommended setup. And if you follow the setup, it has some easy instructions to what to install and how to configure Dawn. And if everybody is on the same page, we can just get started.
Can we do the configuration together?
Yes, we can do that quickly. So once you open the default perspective, is this data visualization perspective. So the way Dawn works, it has specific perspectives which give you some functionality. So some are for exploring the data, some are better for looking at the data, and while others are better for just doing the scripting. And in this course, we are going to use two perspectives, the Explore perspective and the Python perspective. Because the Explore is the one that can connect directly to the console, and you can see the output from your scripts in the diagram, in the dataset plot, which is shown here. So, but the configuration, to make sure that we all have the configuration correctly, the first thing is to go to Window and then to Preferences. And here in this pop-up window, you can type Python, and you'll see a list of interpreters, and you click on Python interpreter. And from there, I have different versions of Python installed. If you follow the recommended settings, you should click on the Python 3.38 or maybe it's only Python in yours, and select it. You just apply. Okay, and that configures Python to be the running instance in your environment. So that makes it easier to communicate between your Python and Dawn. So this progress bar is doing that. It's just configuring everything to run with Python. So it's loading libraries, it's loading different packages, it's looking at the whole file system to look for possible packages that you have installed manually. So once you do that, you just click on apply and close, and then you are ready to start running the programs. If you want to try, maybe you can try to see if we configure Python correctly. You can click here and open the Python perspective, not PyDev, but Python. You open it, and you should have a package explorer on the left-hand side, and you can open the script that's called plot.py. So it's data source, and under source is a file that's called plot.py. That's part of packages or the default example files that come with Dawn. And this example, if you run it, you will see if you configure Python correctly in Dawn, then you will see it running. So if you click and run data plot.py, so this small button with the green button with the white arrow, so that's the play button, and you have the console and you have the plot window here. So this one says plotting completed, and in here you will see something. So if I run it again, this does two things. It plots a line and then changes the line to a plot of random data. So this is the thing. So now the question is this working for everyone, or is anybody having problems here?
I think I haven't come so far. I only checked the downloaded the thing and then went through quick all your presentation and then click through the buttons whatever you are saying, but I did not really run through this plot.py. I did not run it. But now I know what the configuration, because when I opened without configuration, I got not Python, but I got Jython.
Okay.
Now I know how to go to the Python. Once I configure that, then I can go to the perspective and then plot the thing, plot Python. I think it should be fine, I guess. Yeah, isn't it? Once I have the configured software, the system, then I can plot it. The files are already inside the folder, or do we have to have our own files?
These files are example files, so they are included with the install for Dawn. So
okay.
There is some extra files here because those are the ones that I've been working with, but most of them are already there. And this plot.py is nice because you can see the effects of the script directly into the plot space. And something similar to what we are going to be doing now in the Data Explorer, DExplore perspective, using also some other sample files that come with Dawn. This on the examples here.
Yeah, I see you are using image files now, sort of playing with the image files. I'm more interested in line files, line graphs. So I think that is in the next level, next stage. You will come to that point.
The final exercise in this session about line files.
Yeah.
And I also been doing some examples with the Nexum files for XAFS with Donato. So I have data for that, and we are able to extract data and to do some filtering. So it's we will touch on that towards the end.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Then continue. Thank you.
Yes. The rest of you are okay? I mean, Jasid, Xiao.
Yes, for me it's okay. I am there.
Okay, so everybody is on the same page. Just making sure, because that's the way we want to see if we can run it in parallel.